What's up, you guys? Welcome to week 19 on my road to 700 pounds. This week is a deload week, and I am 6 weeks out from the next meet. I've got 455 pounds on the bar, which is about 70% of what I was doing last week. Last week was 620. This is a considerable amount of weight less, 165 pounds less to be exact. Actually, this was kind of a grinder. It doesn't look like it with the bar speed because obviously it's a lot less weight. But the mindset going into the day and just the muscles being tired from the previous weeks of work, it really takes a toll. So, if I urge you, if you're taking a deload, don't expect the weight to feel easy. Even though it may look easy on film, I can guarantee you'll see in this next set. I'm gritting my teeth a little bit, and I'm really concerned. Just make sure that I'm staying tight. I'm setting up identical to how I always set up. I definitely put 100% of force into the bar. I am never, ever coming into a deload relaxed and not really caring about the workout. I take it very seriously. I treat it as if I've got a maximum load on the bar and dumbbells and accessories and anything else that I'm doing during this day. I treat it with all seriousness because you can get really hurt, especially if your mindset's not there in a deload. With that said, I definitely advocate taking some rest and recovery time in your training, whether you want to call it a deload or actually do a deload, every X number of weeks. Every fourth week works very, very well for me. In fact, it's scheduled in no matter even if I think I need it or not. If you would have asked me last week, did I think I need a deload this week, I probably would have said no. This is actually 9 days after the 620, so I've had plenty of rest, but obviously going 600 pounds every single week can take a toll, especially in meet prep. As you can see, my teeth are gritting there. But that was 3 sets of 3, real quick triple. Notice I'm unlocking my lats there, and that's just goes to show you I set up identical no matter what the weight is. This is body weight dips. This is definitely less than what I was doing last week, which was 240 pounds. But definitely keeping the form, pausing at the top, really getting a good squeeze on the triceps. This was actually a pretty easy set for me. Obviously it's a big difference in the weight from last week, but still hitting the triceps, still making sure that I am putting some blood into the muscles, getting the motions in, which gets me ready obviously for the next week. So this is 2 sets of 12 body weight, and going to be moving on here with the next set, which is paused floor flies. That is going to be 45 pounds there. 2 sets of 10. Last week was 60s, so it's just 15 pounds less. But I can tell you, these definitely you got to stay tight on them. Really, no matter what the weight is. Pecs were screaming a little bit at the end of these sets. Not near as much, obviously, as a regular week. But like I said, it's crucial that I get into the gym. Even on a deload week, I put 100% seriousness in everything. I still need to get the reps in. This is just at a considerable amount of weight less, which is normally about 70 to 75% of the previous week. I will be definitely at it heavy again next week. We'll actually be going north of 630 for some reps, which will definitely be a PR. So taking this week in all seriousness is definitely going to prepare me for next week. But I definitely urge you guys that are taking deloads, if your mind's not right, it's a little tougher to get through. You want to not get caught up in the day and how it feels. Just go through your set, put 100% into it, and don't worry about really how you feel during the sets. It's going to feel a little tough if you've done your previous weeks the right way. So don't beat yourself up by any means. If for example, that 455 felt pretty heavy to me. That's obviously 200 pounds less or more than my max. But next week things will feel better. That's just time told the truth. Every time I do it, that's exactly how it feels. So moving on, wide grip lat pull downs. This is 3 sets of 8 with 160 pounds, 70 pounds less than I did last week, which was 230. So obviously less, but those didn't feel too bad at all. RPE was about 7 or 8, but definitely when it hit the back. The tricep rope here was 110 pounds. Didn't lighten that up too much. Was going to 150 last week. This is 3 sets of 12. Definitely felt a good tricep pump here towards the end of the workout. And I want to make sure that I'm hitting these arms pretty good because they heal up pretty quick. Definitely protecting the pecs and some of the more sensitive. Obviously, I don't want to beat up my elbows too much on a deload week. Let those kind of heal up a little bit. Still icing, heating, stretching, massaging, doing my warm-ups the way I need to. But I thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you tune in next week, and please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram @SwimHack. Thanks.